So I received original mechatronic sleeves, so the adapter, BMW one for 6HP26, 28, 32, original one, short sleeves, two of them. This is, I guess, this is the middle one, and the long one. So they are going to work, I guess. Let's see. So guys, I prepared again the surface, places here. I kind of cleaned them a bit with the rag, but not inside, just surfaces. So the surface for oil sump now looks even better. If I touch it, it's perfect. And what I noticed, this is the drain plug for the transfer case, and since I'm going to change the fluid in the transfer case as well, and some additional work I'm going to perform as well here related to flanges. So I'm going to drain it now, just because see the distance here to the oil sump. So now I have perfect access, and it's time to drain the oil from here, I guess. Okay, so it doesn't look very beautiful just because see my jack stand, but anyway, I mean, at least now I have a lot of space. So if you have oil sump installed, it will be problematic to unscrew it. This is how the drained oil looks like. I need to compare it with the new one, but smells pretty good. Smells similar to gearbox or differential oil, something like that, but smell is not that bad. I'm not sure how much oil I drained from there, but not so much. I know that there is less than 1 liter capacity, so this is how it looks like. The drain plug here is completely the same as for the differentials, and torque is 60 Nm. I installed a new plug, and this is the old one. So completely the same as for the differentials. Okay, time to install new seals. The original BMW long one goes here. Yeah, and it sits perfectly there. So, as you can see, in comparison to Baiko, this is a very big difference. Another one, which is the middle one. And they really... the short one. And another short one. Push them a bit more to make sure that they're sits properly there. New seals. So this is how it should look like compared with Baiko brand. This is original BMW. Sits perfectly. Okay, the place for the mechatronic adapter, and the mechatronic adapter I put some little amount of ATF oil on the seals here. So see this thing here, it should go in this place. So there is only one way how you can install it. So simply kind of put it like this, and that's it. So you see it stays there, please. Probably so in the previous video. And again, very big difference with Vico, non-comparable at all. So before installation, you know, important things. Everything is sitting here, so make sure that everything is perfect. The seals are installed, and this guy should be aligned with the mechatronic. Okay, so now all the bolts are kind of torqued just a bit, and make sure that this guy is here, you see it. I have 10 torques, 40 bolts here and 3 there, and regarding how to torque them, it's kind of crisscross pattern, so the bolts are, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So kind of 7 bolts here and 3 bolts here, and there should be kind of crisscross pattern, and I would think that I would screw this guy, then this guy, then probably this guy and this guy, and then probably this guy, this guy, something like this. Double check the manual. I remember that I saw in the manual kind of sequence similar to this, and it looks logical to me, but you better double check the manual. Okay, so the screws are kind of torqued, and I will do it in 2 stages, 6 Nm and 8 Nm. Torque of them is 8 Nm. 6. 6, 6. What was next? 6, 6, 6. Okay, now I think I can switch to 10. Oh, sorry, to 8. Not 10, 8 is important. Okay, 8. Let's start. Okay. Okay. Okay, so seems like 8 it's torqued. Then I will screw those guys from the center, you know, and again 6 first. Okay. And again. I will just in case double check the torque for them. Okay, I double checked those 3 bolts and really the torque is 8 Newton meters. So 6 it was for the TCM, you know, and all that plastic stuff on the mechatronic itself, but all those T40 bolts, those are 8 Newton meters. Kind of logical, but still, you know, they keep these plastic things, so I decided to double check. So, okay, let's torque it. I mean the central first. 8 Newton meters. Okay. Okay, and I will again triple check everything here, you know. It's torqued, but I will again, you know, check it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so the bolts here are completed. This is how this place looks like. So basically the handle that you need to align with the mechatronic when you install it. So this is how it looks. Now the car is in parking. So this is how it looks like. Okay. Also regarding Torx bolts here, Torx 40, I cleaned the bolts and I put ATF transmission oil on the thread before installation, so to make sure that the torque is correct here. The torque here is very important, so you should not over torque or under torque. It should be exactly 8 Newton meters, and the pattern, you know, as you saw, I used some pattern which is likely pretty much the same like in the official manual, but double check it many times, Google it, you know, and torque it exactly in the needed pattern, just because it is very important for the mechatronic. In my case, I think I did some mistake, you know, so those bolts here, I think I don't remember how I should go here. It should be like this, the beginning of the pattern, or like this, you know, and I should start here likely, so that then I go, or actually no, I should start this one, no, sorry, the opposite actually, because the next bolt is this one, so it should be basically I should end here, not here. So it means that it should be this one, this one, this one, this one, and then this one. And in my case, I started with this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and then this one. It's not a big deal from my point of view, but triple check the documentation and make sure that you're correct here. So this is the adapter, or kind of not sure, sleeve for the wires for the connector. See those two things here? So you should install it, I guess, kind of like this. So this thing should be on the bottom and a bit on the right, I think. So kind of like this, just because these two things, they should match with the connector on the mechatronic, that plastic thing, TCM thing, so it should be kind of like this. I put some small amount of oil, ATF transmission oil here, and let's install it. So you see those two metal things, so that's why you should install kind of like this a bit. This is how it looks like, and I already clicked this guy, so you see how it looks like. So it is installed. As you can see, this guy is here. Even if I touch this one, this plastic guy is kind of moving too, just a bit. So space is very limited here, so be careful, but it is possible to install it. Also, I cut this rubber, it was very bad here. So guys, the next step is actually install the oil sump, but first I will probably unscrew the drain plug just to make sure that I can easily unscrew it. It was easy to unscrew it, 8 millimeters. I put a new plug from the ZF kit temporarily, but I haven't screwed it, as you can see. Just keep it as is for now. This is the place where the oil sump, connects to the intake of the oil pump. So this is how it looks like. And yes, clean the surface, make sure it's perfect, triple check, those threads that they're good, and we're ready for oil pan installation. This is how the oil pan looks like. In my case, the date here is previous year. So remove this guy. This is the O-ring. Put some small amount of ATF on the O-ring. Clean the transmission surface once again. Those are magnets, by the way. And basically you're ready for installation. The gasket is here, so ZF kit contains the gasket, which is already pre-installed on the oil pan. The oil pan has been installed, and of course new bolts. Torque is 10 Newton meters for plastic oil sump, and there is a special pattern. This is the torque sequence for the oil sump. So this is the drain plug, and this is the transfer case side. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So basically kind of crisscross pattern. So it is important, 10 Newton meters. And this is mechatronic. So this is the mechatronic, this is the connector side. And here at this side there are solenoids, So the torque sequence is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So basically I did it differently. I think I did 1, 2, 3, 4, which is not a big deal, I guess. And also I torqued those bolts after those 10 bolts, which is also, I believe, not a big deal. Just because this is the plastic part, and basically it doesn't keep the mechatronic, doesn't press it, it actually keeps that plastic thing, so I think it's not a big deal. But it is important that 8 Newton meters, do not over torque. I think tolerance is like half Newton, 0.5 Newton meters or something like that. So and double check it in the internet. You know, it's pretty easy to find manuals for ZF 6HP26, 28. So basically triple check it, you know. The next step is to fill the transmission with oil. However, I will create a separate video about that just because I have some other transmission work. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching, guys.